There's no stopping the Fast and the Furious franchise now, boys and girls, let me tell you. I actually just got wind of this. This is new, Matthew.
Okay.
Apparently Universal Pictures has actually brokered a deal with Marvel to actually include the Fast and the Furious team within the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Okay, with the Avengers and
the Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy. Because apparently, from what they've been doing in the films lately, everyone thinks that they can pretty much fit into...
they can do anything.
They can do anything. Fast and Furious has become such a fancy genre that they've actually decided to slot them right in there with Guardians of the Galaxy and the Avengers.
There we go, because they're basically superheroes.
Captain America, Tony Stark, Dominic Toretto, who gives a crap? You know, they're all part of the same cloth now. They're cut from the same cloth these days. You heard it here.
Hey, I'm Matt.
And I'm Peach.
And welcome to that movie review,
aka TMR.
The Fast and the Furious franchise is one that has truly evolved over time. You know, what started off as like, you know, a movie centered around, you know, street racing, NOS and turbos, you know, whatever, has now become a story about, you know, a group of people who can basically do anything.
Put another way, DC's got the Justice League, Marvel's got the Avengers, and now Universal Pictures has the Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
It's like Matthew said, there's nothing these guys can't do anymore.
Nothing. It's really bizarre to think that a movie that started with such humble beginnings.
Oh yeah, no.
You know, so it's very grounded. Fast and the Furious one is a very grounded film.
It was still a little bit over the top, as most things of that nature are. But I mean, it was, you know, it was drag racing, man.
It was. But I mean, it was done. Like what I'm trying to say is, it was grounded. It was a dramatic film. So they didn't rely on like big stunts and stuff. Fate of the Furious though, or Fast and the Furious 8, is probably one of the most ridiculously over-the-top action films I've seen in a while. I mean, there's this scene, I'm not going to give too much away, but that scene in New York was balls to the wall action, and it's like unrealistic shit, man. You know, it's mad shit. They're doing shit with these cars that is unbelievable. It's defying the laws of gravity.
And physics.
Let
alone the fact that Toretto's car is indestructible.
It is. No, that car goes through walls.
No, it's up there. It's up there with the Batmobile.
Some cack like that.
Suspension of disbelief is an incredibly important thing when it comes to this movie. You know, if you can buy what the Fate of the Furious is selling you, if you can drink the Kool-Aid, if you can down the brandy and Coke special, you're gonna have a good time with this movie.
Yeah. Don't. I mean, by now you should know what you get in by this film. I mean, it's evolved over time. We spoke about how it's evolved. And, you know, the first few films, very grounded. The first three, I would imagine. I mean, Tokyo Drift being probably the worst out of all of them. Or the one that did the worst, at least. I kind of enjoyed it. Some of the earlier films, or the ones in the middle, were a bit hit or miss for me. They kind of got it right with 7, but it was a bit somber because of Paul Walker's death.
Of course.
So it kind of focused on that, and they kind of dedicated the film to him. So they said that was the thing that film had going for it.
Oh right, of course. Whereby this is
business as usual, but it's the new, fully realized concept of what Fast and the Furious is in my mind. It's a fun movie. This film. I mean, make no mistake. This is fun. It's fun as hell. And I mean, it's crammed with action, suspense to a certain degree, and it's chock full of jokes. I mean, this film is really funny.
It's true.
I was scared of myself throughout this entire film, like consistently. I mean, that was definitely in the brief. You know, make this film funnier. So I mean, it's not going to win any awards. I mean, don't get me wrong, but it might win your approval.
FF8 or Fate of the Furious offers an ensemble cast of characters. You know, some are one-dimensional, some can't act. Some should stick to modeling and rapping, but when they come together, when woven into one fabric of entertainment, all the actors come to the party.
No, definitely, it's a good cast, and they work. You can see they've been working with each other for a while. They're very comfortable with one another. The characters, they're all well established already. You know them from films ago.
The banter between them is very smooth and natural.
Absolutely,
like a family.
Absolutely, that's exactly, because that's the theme that's been that followed throughout all these films is family, and what family means. And I think that's the whole thing that's got everyone intrigued in this film is why is Dom betraying his family?
Exactly.
You know, because I mean, obviously, not to give anything away, you find that out fairly soon in the film.
And you find that out in the trailer.
Well, you don't find out. You find out in the trailer that he betrays them, but you don't find out why.
Yeah, but you know that he's betrayed them.
I know, but you find out why.
You just said he betrayed them. So Vin Diesel is back as Dominic Toretto. Toretto. Cuck surname. Dominic Toretto, and you know, who this time finds himself having to go up against his friends.
I mean, we all know he's incredibly ham.
Yeah.
I mean, his acting's very ham.
As usual, Vin Diesel
he's made a career
out of being a ham actor. You know, it's unbelievable. This guy gets away with ham each and every time.
Every time.
Like, yeah, he'll be like, don't you guys want me to act for real? Like, no.
Keep that what you were doing all those years.
All those years of cuck acting, do it again. He's also driving a car that is completely indestructible
yeah.
and totally unbelievable, just like his acting career.
As the villain or arch nemesis in this film, Charlize Theron plays her role with much malice. You know, something that only an Oscar winner could do.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? She's cold and calculating in this film, but she's also incredibly sexy. I mean, I don't have to tell you how bloody sexy this woman is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Homegrown honey. You know what I mean? I'm very proud in making South Africa very proud, you know, with her career that she's made some films of note. And in this film, she looks like a bigger and badder sister of Yolandi Pfister.
100%.
No?
The Rock chews up every single scene he's in. You know, he's funny, his comedy and his banter is well timed. The action scenes with him, it's unreal. Yeah. he's got almost superhuman strength in this film. That's true, Matthew, and I'm glad you said that, because there's no doubt in my mind that this guy juices. And when I say juices, I'm not talking about a vegan diet.
Jason Statham is brilliant as usual. I mean, he's typecast. I mean, yes, he's probably not going to veer to, you know, the action territory. I mean, that's where the money's at. You know, that's paying his bills. And unfortunately, yes, he might not give us another, you know, very low-key kind of comedic, funny or intriguing role that he gave us, or witty role. Like he gave us in Snatch. Yeah, you see, you know what I was going to say. Because I mean, that's when I first saw Jason Statham, it was Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels.
And Snatch. And he really stood out in Snatch.
He did, you know? He had more of a leading role.
He had a more layered role.
It's Turkish.
Yeah. So Ludacris is also in this film. He's returning. Ludacris can act. He's one-dimensional, but he can act. Just expect Ludacris.
Yeah, just expect Ludacris. I mean, that's exactly a very good analogy. Exactly. Yeah, no, Tyrese is back in here as well. I mean, the earlier films established the relationship that they were in. The kind of banter between The Rock and Statham in this film originally started with The Rock. I mean, with Ludacris and Tyrese.
Absolutely.
And it carries on in this film.
100%, Matthew. And I just want to add that Tyrese is funny in here.
He's hilarious. He's probably the funniest in here.
I don't know. I found The Rock and Statham funnier. Like, for me, some of Tyrese's jokes were hit and miss.
And easy to miss, because
he keeps firing them off as well at the same time. So
I think it was absolutely funny. But yeah, everyone's funny at some point in this film.
That's true, and that's the thing. This film doesn't take itself seriously.
It doesn't. I actually love that about it.
Rounding off the cast of key characters is the inevitably and permanently, for eternity,
Seer Beck.
Michelle Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Yes, like
it's just, even when she smiles, she still looks seer. Like she's smiling, but she's like
what happened? What went wrong? Why are you always looking like you got a cut deal, or
like someone pissed in a party?
Like someone pissed in your party, someone stole your dog, someone went in the back door, didn't say anything. What?
Yeah, she's perfect at that cut look in the face.
Exactly. I'll say that for this film, very quick one, boys and girls. It's fast, it's funny, it's furious. Go check it out. 7 out of 10.
There we go. And this is from someone that actually hasn't watched Fast and Furious since the first one.
Sure, I only seen part 1.
So he saw part 1 and he saw part 8. I kind of filled in the gaps before the movie started. So he kind of had an idea. And even in saying that, he enjoyed it. And that's saying something for the film. Me, as someone that saw all the previous films, weren't too impressed with the ones in the middle. My favorite one's still number 1. Number 2 was okay, 3 was okay, and then 4, 5, 6. It was getting there. I had moments. 7 was quite touching. I almost chunked, at the end, the whole Paul Walker thing. I mean, I love Paul Walker. Brilliant actor. I love him in all the films he was in before. Running Scared was my favorite Paul Walker film.
Isn't that the one where he slams his wife on the washing machine?
Yes. Brilliant film, love the film, watch it, running scared. But what you should also watch is Fast and the Furious 8. I'm gonna give this a Fast and Furious 8 as well. You know, Fast and Furious 8, the film. I'm giving it the 8.
I got that.
You
I got that. I think everyone got that.
So that's it this week for that movie review. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and thanks for always taking the time to like, comment and share our videos. We really appreciate it.
100% boys and girls. We'll see you next week right here. Same time, same place, TMR.
Ja, nee, kwaai. Fit